Welcome to the FS Show, featuring your host, Simulation for the Nation.
Hello. How are we all? Welcome. I got stuck making coffee. That's why we're late. Apologies for the tardiness, but we're here. That's the main thing. Hope you're all doing very well. I am Simulation for the Nation. We'll get ourselves stuck on into it. We're going to get a few different things done today. Still didn't fix that camera. That's annoying. So let's just get into it. I'd say hello to Ryan as well as JP. We've got Mickey and Irish Farm and William. Atlantic Skies here. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you back. Tractor Fan as well. And let's just go. Bit of a random stream for me today. So Ryan, if you are watching, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you where they are first. Follow me. Fraser's new tractor's over at the store. Ryan couldn't find the side of his bells. Ah! All right, Massey Ferguson, hello and welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. All right, so what we're going to do today, we're going to get everything tied up. As you can see, it's still blooming snowing, which is not ideal, but hey-ho, this is where we're at. And I think we're going to get a little bit of other work done as well, just to kind of prepare us. We've got a lot of work to do this spring, so I want to kind of get ahead of the game there where we can. So we'll just see what that looks like, really. Get going with it. How are we all today? Happy Friday. I hope everything's good and well. I myself. Hello, Mary. Welcome along. How are you doing today? I've just been out on a nice little bike ride. Got a good few K under the belt. My legs are tired. I'm tired. But I want to do some farm sims, so we'll crack on. A few new tractor upgrades as well, which is exciting. Fraser's just heading off down to the store to get his. Bringing it back up there now. He's joined Team Fent, which is lovely to see. And look at these. Look at the lineup of Fents now. I mean, yes, I need to rearrange them so they're in size order, I think. That's important to do. But yes, happy. We've got two. We've got a 1042 and a 1046. I just upgraded mine. It's only about another 10 horsepower on top of mine, but I had about 130 hours on. I thought it was about right. Money's not an option for us, or not an issue for us these days, so let's capitalize on that. We've got one big push to go at to get everything done for us for until we get for spring. Welcome to Fent. Thank you very much. Yes, please. The pretty one is missing. Oh no, Ryan's got a voucher. He's obsessed with it. There's always one, right? So what we're going to do, one thing I have found is though, I need this one, my forward and reverse is on different key bindings, which is really annoying. It's not my joystick. That's going to take a lot of getting used to. But I am going to go and sell some silage. Tractor Fan 15, what's going on? Welcome. How you doing there today? And around we go. We're going to just trundle along here. Ryan's on a little bit of feeding, which is great. We're getting to our straw. That straw there in the back corner, that is the stuff from the very first harvest we did. We never got around to using it. We had so much, so that's interesting. Hey Evan, how are you liking it? Good. I've already recorded the episode for Sunday. I'm loving it. It seems like a lot of you folks are as well, which is great. So that's really pretty cool. So thank you for everyone who has watched that one. It was very well received. It's a challenge, but also, you know, you don't have some of the things you do have on PC, but it's also almost a little bit more simplistic and a little bit nice just to strip it all down again. Trying to keep it within some realms of realism, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to take the... This is the Fent Bailey. Look at that. Yes, please. Oh, we're still going backwards there. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Good to have you back on board. Near 100 hours on Purebike. Nice. Good effort. Great effort. I haven't got any music today. I'm just staying clear from the regular I use because Spotify keeps landing me in some copyright issues. So we're just going to try and keep out of that for a bit. So, yeah, let me know if you are missing it anyway. We'll stream for about an hour or so, I think, today. We'll see how we get on. Like I say, energy levels are at an all-time low right now because I just stepped off my bike when I got back to mine about 30 minutes ago, so we'll see. We will see. But yeah, I'm gonna go up and get some silage knocked off because I want to empty some pits out. We've got bits of silage and pits all over the place. Hey, bro gamer, how you doing? So I want to kind of sort that out and make it all look a bit neater, and we'll tidy everything up there. So we'll see. But how's everyone's week been? What are we all looking forward to? What are we doing this weekend? I'm hoping to, once we finish here, to record a video for tomorrow. And then we've got Sundays ready to go already, which is good. Yeah, I've also been playing a bit more Hell Let Loose again because the update is out for that. That is looking very good. There's a few little optimization issues on one of the maps there, and one of the Russian maps seems to be very much a sniper's paradise, but otherwise, not all bad. What do you call the map? Which map is that? This one? This is Chellington. Gamer Boy for Life, I'm doing well, buddy. How are you? Welcome along. Nice to have you on board. We're out in my new Fent, putting the first hours on the clock of the new Fent here with a nice little easy start. Would you ever start the mega farm again? Possibly. I'm currently... it's going to be interesting because at the moment, you know, we're in such a position where we've got so many good mods on here and we've spent so much time on this mega farm that, you know, we're just slightly under 2,000 hours right now. So, you know, whenever we get around to launching, whenever November rolls around and FS22 comes out, there'll be a period of time where it's not going to be quite as good because it's going to have some great new features to the game. But, you know, we might want to just keep this rolling until we get a nice map to go onto or till we find something to do. So yeah, I think we'll keep going for some time yet, and then we'll have to see what comes next. You know, we'll have to figure out which map is coming, which map will suit a certain specific style. Maybe the next map means that we just go all out there and we're, you know, just on one farm again. But Chellington just offered so much. It offered you the option to have 2 different big farms and then merge them as well once it became bigger. So yeah, Chellington had a lot going for it. Hey Evan, what have you missed? Not much. I've driven my new tractor from the shed to where we are. We're heading up to Old Oak. It's been hot? Yeah, it has. Hey, James Roberts, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, my man. Good to have you back. Do I play on PC or console? Aiden, I play on both at the moment. This is on PC, but I do have a video once a week on console, which is on Thornton Farm. Just started that series. Second episode is coming out on Sunday, but the first episode is out there ready for you. Oh, there's a truck up there. I see. Been trying to get your head around precision farming. Oh, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Get on the road there. So the 6 Ashes map, we still have a series going on that. I don't know if... I don't think we'd ever do multiplayer on there now. We'll be staying on Chellington until the end of FS19 multiplayer for us, really. I think it doesn't... To me, it doesn't make much sense to go anywhere else at this moment. No worries, Aiden. Nice. Need to get some wool cleared because soon there's going to be a wool explosion around this place. What is happening here? That apparently is the pretty one. Allegedly. JP, what's my favorite map ever? Or of 19? Or I'd say it's ever would probably still be Cobra Park Farm. Yeah, it's a good map. Is that nearly full? It is full. Okay. Do then is just swing this one down here. So this you can open that gate. Mark, I'm doing well, buddy. How are you? Yeah, so Cobra Park Farm for FS19 only though, I would say it's probably Chellington with everything it has. It's just, yeah, can't beat it really. Oh, this, look into that. So So as you can see here, we've got two kind of half pits. I don't know why they're both open, but we're just kind of tidying it all up a little bit. We'll get rid of that truck. That can be... And then we're going to take this all up to the BGA where we can start to... Because both farms are allowed to sell one pit of silage at the BGA. So we're going to continue that. We're just to get this all cleared. And then we can kind of get stock of what we have and we can tidy things up there, because then we can see how much silage we need to make. So we just need to try and get a big cracking on that. There's a lot of pits here that just aren't working as well, to Ryan's point, that I need to go back into the XMLs and have a little bit of a fiddle with, because you just can't unsheet this one. So that's fun. I'm just going to actually get a load of silage into this trailer because it's filling up with snow. I wish the snow would just do one. I'm done with the snow. When's the next Dairyman's Diary coming out? I'm looking to record that after I have finished on here, so hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully that answers your question. What looks better, pulling the full trailer square or round bales out of the field? Oh no, it all depends on what you're pulling them with. If you're pulling them with a Massey, it doesn't matter, that just looks good all the time. You're so happy with the 4T with it on 22? Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay. Let's get rid of this and then we'll come back to that one. Ah, thanks Mark, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it is becoming a little harder these days to create content that people still want to see for FS19. You know, a lot of people are looking forward to FS22, and quite rightly. It's gonna be some great fun. But yeah, what that does always mean though is that people's interest kind of fades a little bit for 19 there, so you gotta be quite careful with that. But yeah, we're certainly looking to make something interesting and trying to make it some better content as we can. Oh, that's cool, James. In a nice 240. Love to see it. Love that. Love that indeed. You got a case 956XL. Oh, nice. Good tractors. Good tractors. Well, the one we used to have in one of our farms used to have an awful oil leak that was ever so persistent. Why red rims on Bailey trailers and black rims on Brocken trailers? That's a Farm 2 decision. They haven't all been sprayed yet since we merged. That is, I don't know is my answer, but I want to make all of the Bailey's trailers have yellow wheels, because in my mind, that's last time I used a Bailey's trailer, that's what we used. Nice, almost like the Challenger yellow in game would look pretty good. Whoa. I do want to go that way. That is going to be tight. Very tight. Matthew Barlow, good afternoon. How are you, sir? We've got 38 of you here. Thank you, everyone. We've got 16 likes. If you haven't done so, hit the like button. Let's see if we can get that to 30. I'm sure we can. Listen to the power of the Scania, not Scania. Wrong side, I wouldn't be in that side, don't I? That makes it easier. Hey, Finian! Hello, how are you? That's been a long time indeed. Oh, rubbish. How was everybody's Friday today? Well, hello, Mr. Ghoul.
Just gonna send it.
Welcome. You got one of those. I'm stuck. Tremendous. Oh, come on. And this is about to run out of diesel, which is going to be absolutely delightful. And that inevitably happens. There you go. It's not a diesel tank there, is it? No. Wonderful. Did I watch the Olympics? Do you know what? I haven't watched too much of it, only because it's I don't know if any of the sports subscription services I subscribe to actually are broadcasting any of it, to be honest. Oh. Ah, this is the side of the road. Okay, cool. As long as it's somewhere near. To be honest, I'm probably just going to park this wagon up here. It's a pain to try and get in and out of this yard. Tractor and trailer is easier every time. Mickey, you're alright. You made it. You're only late if you missed me entirely. And you have not done that. Good God. Hey, Rory. It's alright, man. You made it. That's the main thing. How are you today? Alright, so. Yeah, I think they probably would, Tom. I think you're right. Unfortunately, I think that decision is still very much with Bullet Bill, and I think he's still of the mindset of not reproducing it, I think. Maybe we'll see. So this is Maze. Heavens. Okay. We have got so much grassland. I think we're going to plow a lot of this in. Because we've still got so much fodder everywhere. Oh, no, not much. We're just kind of messing around because it's still blooming snow and it won't stop, unfortunately. So we've still got a few jobs that we're tidying up, getting ready. When spring hits, we've got a lot of groundwork to do. We've got 3 muck spreaders. I don't think that's going to be enough for the amount of ground that we have to cover. We've got a lot of drilling to do. Both cereal crops, maize, potatoes, and sugar beet. So we got a lot of work ahead, which is gonna be fun. But we're just selling some silage at the moment to our BGA. Then now the BGAs all have lower prices. I'm probably gonna get rid of that blue lemkin. I just don't really like that. Yeah, so all the BGAs have lower prices to make them a little bit more realistic. And we'll be we'll be cracking along. Mark, great question. We'll see how we feel in about 9 o'clock UK time. Tired all day today now. Been out for a long bike ride this morning. So we'll see how we're going. Hey, Sam Spalding, what's going on, buddy? Welcome along. How you doing this afternoon? Oh, that's always a good way to spend your Friday there, Ghoul. That's nice. Never a dull moment in the Ghoul household. All right, all right, all right. So what we'll do is just park this trailer up back here. Drop off the trailer, bomb over the road, get some diesel before this thing runs out dry on me. And then just leave the truck here for now. Being a responsible truck driver, filling up my truck at the end of the day. That's the ticket. Well, the camera's not right. Oh, that's better. Sinking down the chair. Hey, Tom, thank you very much for subscribing. You got one of these. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Quick, kind of virtual show of hands, really. Who here who is watching right now plays on console? When's the new Dairyman Side coming out? Rory, it's actually going to come out tomorrow, all being well. Going to record that after the stream tonight. So stay tuned. Do you think using the Logitech shifter in FS22 will actually be a thing? Like using the official Logitech shifter? I'm sure it will be. Yeah. Let's see why not. We'll leave that there. It's nice, it's good, but it's too big. So Luke does, Aiden does, Tom, Cameron, nice. I'm trying to think of an idea that we could use to, you know, get some kind of MP going for console as well. Just to feel like you guys are getting left out a bit. So I'll see what I can do about that. Not quite sure how that looks. I'm gonna wait for Fraser to fill us up here. So whilst that's happening, oh, Aiden has subscribed as well. Aiden, thank you very much indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're actually going to watch me do a little bit of farm admin here whilst we go. So what I'm going to do is just make a list of all of the silage pits that we have on the map and what they have in them and what status they are in terms of how full, because then we can make a decision on what we need to do for this spring. Now 5% full. Okie dokie. What have we got up here? This one we need to look into. That is maize as well. We've got... Wait, this is just fresh maize. No, that's maize silage. Why is it saying fresh maize? That's weird. Okay. It's a little bit derpy. But that's pretty much full as well. So... let's just say that's about 90% full. What's that one? So that's probably about 6. Yeah, 60%, 2/3 full. That'll work. 60%. And that one we're going to empty, so that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Then at 1 times maize. I know there's a pit at Ravenwood where the pigs are as well. That's full of silage. Ravenwood. Lockdown apparently is grass. Alright, anyway. Charge. Backwards, darn it. Because yeah, I think what we might do is, because if we got the gear to do it as well, I know some fields that we just don't need that much grass, to be honest. But we'll have to see. It might mean that we just leave. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we put it into a cover crop and then drill it properly in the autumn. But at least that means that we don't have to mess around with it too much now when the workload's already pretty high. Might be a better approach. Oh, I'm missing my chat. Where have you gone? There you are. Oh, definitely, Sam. That's going to look really good. The gearbox system is... I'm very curious to see how the key bindings work for that for console. I think that's going to be very, very interesting indeed. What's my favorite tractor? Tom Harrington. It's a Massey Ferguson 6480 or a 3125. Both of which I'd love to see in FS22. Ah, Mr. Dip is joining. Hello, Katie and Kian. Welcome along, Stephen, as well. How are you all doing? Hope all is well. Stream will go for at least another half an hour, maybe a bit more, depending. I'm pretty exhausted, but we'll see how we crack on. Lots to do, so if we can get it done, I'm all about that. So whilst Dip joins in, we'll just finish my list here. Lockdown. One times. That is grass silage there. 60%. A question for you, Mr. Dip, in chat. And I know. And essentially, I'm just trolling you at this point, but I feel like I know the answer. How's Flight Sim? Anyone who is a big Flight Sim fanatic and downloaded the latest update there, if you're using a controller, things aren't great at the moment. There was supposed to be a hotfix today, though, so it might be getting better. Yes, exactly, Sam. Someone will find a way. Did I ever check out Gatehead Farms? Not really. We had it on the Daddy server for a bit, but not too long. Quite a political one was that. Is Frank gonna move again when FS22 comes out? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Probably the easiest thing. Hot patch did fix everything. Good. I've got it on the Xbox now, and I might have a bit of a blast around that, see what it looks like after the stream or after I've got everything recorded. Am I getting FS22 apps? Oh. Tree that.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yep, crashed. That's good. No, go away. Shaders, be gone. But yeah, definitely get FS22. Absolutely, can't wait. Less than 4 months now. Yeah, it's a little bit quieter. It's something that I've picked up on recently. There, we'll get it cranked up a little bit louder. But it always seems very loud to me in editing, so I don't want to make it too loud. But yeah, it's the scope to change it there. I do, Evan. Yeah, I've just started watching more of his stuff recently, though. Actually, over the kind of like harvest. But yeah, he's a good guy. Good channel. Wow, I can tip it there? That seems a bit far away. Not sure how much I'm actually going to get to tip because this has a pretty... I think it's about a 100,000 litre limit. So... if I get tipped, I don't think Fraser will because that truck had 80k in. Let's see. Hello, William. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh. All right. Is that everything? Yes. Wonderful. All right. So, now that we can't do that anymore, I guess we're going to have to get a bit of muck shift on the go. Tom Cleary, you wonderful man, you. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you for subs or becoming a dedicated sponsor. What we will do, sir, if you are on Discord, please send me a DM on Discord, and we'll get you on the server. Loud in my ears. We'll get you on the server as soon as we can. Am I a farmer in real life? I used to be, Tom, once upon a time. Sadly, no more. But yeah, I used to be. Hey, Charlie, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Derp. Alright. From CV to BGA and F1 heap. Alright. All little odd jobs, but we'll get them all done. Yeah, I think one of my jobs I'm going to have to do this evening here is to get us a nice little an actual list of everything that we need, everything that we can use for a for spring in terms of a crop rotation plan. Get that all done. Keep stopping to type. It'll be nice if you could type a message in the new multiplayer on FS22 and it wouldn't stop everything you're doing, because that can be a little problematic. And then yeah, let's see what we can get going there. I just wish it wasn't blooming snowing again. And I think what we'll do is I'm going to take stock of what we have at Valley View in terms of silage, because I know there's two pits up there, so I think they're all pretty full. Yes, Sam, I know that 3670. I was watching it. Myself, Landy Kid, and Rainbow Dave had a mini kind of watch party, really, and we were Just watching the video come through, and the second I saw the John Deere, I gasped. And when I saw the 3670 quickly, I was over the moon. Love to see that. Should go snow plowing. I haven't thought about that actually. We did a bit of work around the yard, so you can see it's looking nice and tidy. How do you sort out crop rotations? John Deere, hello. What you need to do, I don't go by the book off of the farm sim seasonal mappings, but what I do is kind of use that, but also use my real life knowledge as to what we'd normally. Razor just smashes into the wall. But yeah, what I do is a kind of a little bit of a hybrid, really. Now, there's a room behind that lovely John Deere. This farm is now becoming more of a John Deere and a Fendt farm, which is awesome to see. Get my beacons on. Holly, hello! Do you like Seasons in FS22? I do. I would love to see it have a little bit more of an option for slightly more longer seasonal length of seasons, so not 3 days, but I'm fairly sure the likes of Realismus will make something to increase that. Just need to take time. Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great move. I think Giants have done everything. Oh, stop. What trucks are you using this series? We've got 2 of the NMCs by the Northern Modern companies, the Scania lookalikes, really. We've got ×2 of those. Which is good. I mean, right now they're only being used sporadically. I used one a lot the other night to do the milk. That's all gone. Well, now 41,000 left again, but yeah. That's not healthy. Nice engine note there. Really nice engine note. I'm doing well, Harley. Thank you. Very well indeed. Bear with me 1 second. Tractor's a bit big for the tractor. Yeah, Sam. There's another tractor on this farm anymore, I don't think, that's less than about 280 horse. So we're kind of this or bust, really. So yeah, we paid for them. We've got to get our money's worth out of them. Do you like JCB telehandlers or Manitou? I like them both. Would love to see some more JCBs in the game. We've got Manitous, and then we've got the JCB wheeled loader, and we've got the JCB 420 TMS as well. So we've got ×2 of those, a 435 wheeled loader, and 2 of these Manitous, which is doing us all right. You go BGA, I'll go F1. Ooh. Yeah, we do. Absolutely, we've got 2 of these yellow beasts. They're so, well, 3 now, I think. They're so handy. They're so handy just to have a little scraper on the back there. It just makes such a better job of everything. Come on, back you go. Out of my way, cow. Pretty amazing how quickly all this muck tends to build up as well. I think there'd be a Kramer telehandler inside class 1. Interesting. I'm really intrigued to see what we get from the... So the 2, in my mind, the 2 big DLCs that we saw for FS19 was the Class or the Platinum Edition, and then the Kverland Viken pack. So obviously they both had a large number of pieces of equipment in each. Very curious to see what that looks like, what their lineup looks like, if it's the same, if anything changes, or if they just add things on. It's going to be really interesting. Slots isn't great on... Yes, Stephen, you're not wrong there. It's a tricky one. I'm still kind of navigating through that. But yeah, it's not ideal. You kind of make the most of it. Or, well, do what you can with it. But it does certainly limit your playing style ever so slightly. Okay. Yeah, seeing Kramer come back in would be great. Their new telehandler actually doesn't look too bad at all. Very impressive bit of equipment. We can see more of that. That would be great. Why is there mostly John Deere on Dairyman's Diary? It just kind of gravitated that way, to be honest there, and Frank's turned into being a bit of a John Deere man. In all honesty, when I first was coming up with the idea, there is a rough inspiration behind it, and it was Jerry 6420. When I first discovered him, when I first started Meadow Grove back in 17, obviously he's all fully John Deere as well, so that's where it came from. And then just kind of evolved, really. But yeah, I like it. I like that he's kind of one brand specific. Obviously, his telehandlers are now all JCB as well, which is kind of cool. Katie, I do. And if no other reason, then look what we saw from the gameplay. Look at all the compact tractors that we're seeing in game already. The small Fendt looks incredible. Really does. Landini back in the game as well. The equipment to use it all. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Very, very happy to see that coming in. Bit of a wild ride. Get down. PC doesn't have slots, Mark, which is the one advantage for that. Always big jobs on. Love it. Well, there's not much muck left there to shift, so let's have a look. See. Chellington. There's 2 more loads left there. Fraser's going to take the bulk of one. I got hit rear-ended by Fraser. When are you going to enter the screen? Ben will be going for, I don't know, maybe another half an hour or so. No, that's not good to go. Sounds like actual work. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, really, Sam? Interesting. Alright, Tom, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, buddy. We'll see you in the next one. River's high. Yeah. And the thing is, Mark, as well, if you're on Chellington, that takes up a significant number of them right off the get-go. How many years have you done on this map? Stephen, good question. I think... I want to say this is our 4th spring. I'm not 100% sure. It could be our 5th, but I think it's our 4th. I do indeed. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, so if any... Oh, Ghoul, if you want to, stick my Xbox gamer tag into the into the chat. Anyone who's on console and Xbox can add me onto there. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet with that yet, but push, 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 push. Come on. Tricky thing is when the snow falls on the ground as well, it makes tipping sometimes a little bit harder. SFDN 4762. So if you're on Xbox, that's my game tag. Feel free to add me on there. Come on, tip out, you son of a gun. The problem that you run into. Shouldn't be this difficult to tip. JP, it's been a pleasure. Thank you as always. We'll see you in the next one for sure. Have yourself a great evening. Has anybody seen the new Grand Tour yet? Have anyone watched that yet? I've got that to watch this evening. I'm going to see what's going on at AW. I'm going to take over from Ryan. Ooh, what a horn. Hey, 4D, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Welcome to the party. We've got the muck shift on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That is one. We've got one at Valley View. We've got one there. And there's one that we're going to now at Autumnwood as well. The idea being, because obviously if we own everything, there's a lot of land to cover. And we don't want to be hauling from north to south just to go on spread muck. So we've got that in every area there so we can work on. Get a little bit easier. Still a good watch? No, good to know. Any new thoughts on everything that you were able to see from the last week of FarmCon 4D? Dip, I think it does. Ryan was up there, but we were just stacking it near the yard, really. So I'm just going to see what that looks like. After that, there is a trailer load of wool at Old Oak that can be sold as well. We don't need that anyway, and we're about to see a wool explosion, so we may as well get everything kind of tidied up at the moment. Ooh, I need to go that way. Get around that corner. Catch you later, Katie. Thank you for stopping by as always. Oh, I keep slipping down my chair. My legs have shot. Thank you, Derp. The sound should be this. I really like the level of detail they went into with the sound engineer, and I thought that was really cool to see. Very rarely that we get to see that such intense detail there, and I think it's really. Why have I come up to here? Wrong one. Moron. I'm gonna crash. Like, I love the level of detail that went into, and the fact that if you're in an old tractor, it's going to sound different to that of a brand new tractor, which rightly it should. You know, it's a lot of detail to go into there, which I found was really good. There you go. Really, really pleasing. Possibly, Sam. Yeah, I think they're going to look into it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they leave it and then just let the minds of Realismus Modern change it themselves. You know, and Realismus, I'm sure Realismus will bring out some version of Seasons that will have all of the fixes in. So we'll see. Yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to swing into here. We've got about a 200 meter haul for the Muck here. But it looks like Ryan was using his Manitou anyway. I did have the big wheel loader here, but that must still be in the forest, is it? We did a lot of forestry, by the way. So now, the forest over on by field 4 is pretty much all gone. It's all been felled. It will be, it's going to be replanted. Right now, it's pretty much gone. Oh, that's gone wrong, hasn't it? What's happened there? Farm sim physics. Look on the fence post. Hey Joe, what's going on? How are you doing today? Oh, no. Of course it's going to do that because it's on a... Okay. Busy farm pro gamer. Yeah, we've been really busy here. We've got a lot happening. It's good. It's good. So here, all these pits I need to sort out because I've all got this bug with the I mean, I don't know why this one was filled like this anyway, but they've all got this issue with the wrapping, so I'm going to have to get into the XMLs and fiddle that one, but we will. And then let's just see, with Ryan filling this, I'm doing well. I don't think to make the mod, I don't think you have to... It depends. You'd make the mod as you would normally, I think, and then you might have to just assign the type of... You'll assign a node to the gear stick, and then you'd have to assign the type of transmission, I guess. And then it would do what it needs to do. Let's just back this one out of the way. Had a long day? Yeah, no, I'm good. I just got off a pretty lengthy bike ride before I got here, so my legs are about shot, but I'm all good. I'm all good. A little bit of hill training, and I live not too far away from a decent set of hills. So got out into the hills there and got some elevation, some climbing, which is always fun and horrifically painful at the time, but hey. He's relatively impressed by all accounts from what I've heard. Still don't know if that's going to mean he's going to want to create a new version of Cobra, but I think he's impressed with what he's seen. I think at this stage as well, we're all very impressed with what we've seen based off FarmCon. I think there's a lot that we can still see, and I think there's still a lot that we want to know. You know, we've scratched the surface, really, I'd say. Need a motor on that bike. Oh, I know. I prefer the motors in my legs. Just never immediately after the fact. I thought it's never quite such a nice feeling then. Well, Ryan, that was a very poor experience. I mean, get that thing. Why is that left there? It's no fend. That's what I'll say. I'm gonna park it here. So Ryan's on the telehandler there. Wonderful. I'll get out. Exactly, pro gamer. Exactly. Never. That's a slanderous thing to say. Can't beat 998 cc's. Yes, Fraser, sure. Absolutely, let's get rid of it all. It's the best thing to do, Joe. Really nice. Nice and relaxing. If you want, you can put... I put podcasts on in one ear and then I'll just go for it. My computers are all linked up to various different sensors, so they tell me how I'm doing. And we'll see. Hello, Lil. What's going on? Yeah. You could hear a beautiful engine note though from that John Deere, which just sounded incredible. It's actually the easiest way to get through there. Yes, Ghoul, it is. But this is my Fendt. This is my tractor. I was saying before, the smallest tractor that we have is a 280 horsepower John Deere, I think. So it's either that or we stick a 45 horsepower Massey on there. So we've got a few other smaller fleet tractors, but you know what? This is, I always like to use my tractor because well, it's mine. So that's what we'll keep on doing. Ooh, nice. Is it a pre-built or are you building it yourself? I don't know much about bikes, so I'm going to assume that's a good one. Cool. Hey Charlie, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Up we go. Ooh, nice 40. I like to pre-build. I like to build my own, but then sometimes you just can't argue with the ease and efficiency of a pre-build. Yeah, let's get Ryan to scrape that snow away because that's what's causing us the issue. Hey, farming lad, what's going on? Welcome. RTX 3090 Ryzen 9. Oh, that's a rocket ship. Very nice. Oh, nice, cool. That's better. Oh, you see, look at the skills Ryan's showing off with here. What a guy. You see, there are drivers and then there are operators. Look at that. Yes, Sam, it's very simple. You would go to, let's say that if you were feeling generous and you wanted to use my affiliate link, you would click on that link. It sends you to a store, which is the Giants store. You buy whichever version of the game you want there. Let's say if it was the pre-order version, you bought that. And then Giants send you an email with a code. And the code itself will be something that you redeem. So then you go on the day that Finalizing 22 comes out, for example, you click on the link that's in the email where you can download the game from, and then you install an installer, And then you run that installer. It's all very simple. It will pop up once it's installed, and you'll take it away from there, or it'll be in your downloads folder. And at some point during the install process, it'll ask you for the code that you were emailed. So you pop that in, and then that's pretty much it. It will download, it'll install FarmSim on your desktop. Good to go. Very simple. I would always recommend, a lot of people do go through Steam. I'd always recommend going through Giants, if only just because if you buy FarmSim and it costs you, I don't know, for argument's sake, $50, pounds or euros, Giant's going to receive all of that $50, pounds or euros. If you get it through Steam or any of the other game sites there, it's likely that said game site is going to take a bit of the cut for themselves. See how that works, shall we? There you go. That worked a bit better. No, if you don't want to, no. If you want to use Steam, by all means, but you don't have to use it. Some people like to use Steam because they're all set up with Steam, and if you use Steam, the one thing it will do is log how many hours you're playing. If that's important to you there, then obviously Steam would work. But if it's not, then you don't have to. Hang on, I'm gonna have to move that mass here. It's just kind of abandoned, yeah. Giant shed there we'll just swing it into. There's our backup plan to our forager, our two forage wagons, absolute beasts. Got a rainbow over there. Hey Mark, what's going on, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, cows. Coming through. I went for the upgraded horn package. Because why wouldn't I? Oh. Ew. Spend £300,000 on a fence, and then what do you use it for? Towing a muck trailer around the yard. That's the ticket. I think I'll do one more load of muck, then I think I'm probably actually going to wrap the stream on its head. I've got some different bits and pieces to do. I've got a recording to make, and then I need to eat. Need to recover, get some food on the go. Yeah, good to get a whole load of animal work done today. We really need to get on top of it, get them all cleaned out now, because once, like I say, once we get into spring, it's going to be all aboard the land work. So we've got a lot of fields. The concern I have at the moment is, so we have all these different fields, some of which have crops in, some of which, as you can see, are drilled. But if I remove oilseed radish, so cover crop, removes quite a large number of them. I don't even think that these, so right now these cultivated fields, they don't have anything in either. So we've got a lot of drilling to do. An awful lot of drilling. Corporal Collins, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Right now I have 0.8. This is a brand new Fent. We just traded up my last one, which was a Fent 942. Had 128 hours on the clock. So about time in FS terms at least to get going. Sounds good, cool. I don't think I'll be on tonight, maybe tomorrow, but I don't know. If I get any spare time tonight, I'm going to jump back on the Hell Let Loose and have a blast around on the new maps there. Ooh. Just noticed that. That looks pretty tidy. And also, For anyone who hasn't seen this yet, first of all, the hand throttle goes down, but listen. Willkommen Fendt. Love that. Ani, hello. Welcome, welcome. That is a 1000 Vario now. Yes, 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 yes. I think it's only about 15 horsepower bigger than my 942, but it's physically a lot bigger. A lot bigger. Looking forward to getting this onto our new drills that we have. I've got some work to do chasing the quad track out around some fields, I think. Mark, you don't have to do it every year. No, you can do it every so often. But you don't have to do it every single year. I think you have to, I think it's about 4 or 5 years in, you'll have to pretty much do them again. Hey man, if I've plowed, then it says I have to spread lime, then do I just seed? You could, I mean, ideally if you need to put lime down, I would always say try and put it on before you plow it in. That's what I would do. I mean, the lime does act as like a plowing stage anyway, but I like to work the lime into the ground. It's on the mod hub. Cool. It's the Agco one, so it looks like, let me show you here. It's the one that can be all decked out in forestry equipment. So it's that one there. That's the main picture of it as well, I think. No. So we test our fields probably about every at the moment about every 4 years, 5 years, I think. You'll see, you come into precision farming here. When they start to go, this is your pH level. So this is where we're looking at anything. This is where you'll see when your fields need lime. So anything that's red or like a yellowy color, you need to apply lime. So as again, you can see a lot of work to be done there. Green is good. You want to be at 7. 7 is neutral on the pH scale. So that's where you want to get to. Anything that's black like this is outdated, which means that needs to be tested again. So you can see where every field is and what that looks like. All right, we're going to get a refill. For a tractor that's so large, it's pretty nimble actually. Zipping around here. Oh, nice, Corporal. Nice setup. So when the field is black on the pH, you need to test it. It won't just be on pH, it'll be on nitrogen as well. So whenever you see it's black in general, that means it needs to be retested. As you can see here, it just shows that it's outdated. That means that the data just isn't very reliable anymore. But this is a better example. So nitrogen here, this is our how much nitrogen each field has. These 4 fields are new to us. We haven't done anything with those. But you can see when you drill a crop and when you harvest a crop, that takes a lot of nitrogen to produce that. So when you harvest it and take it away, there's no more nitrogen left in the soil. So you can see all of these fields around here are all red because we've recently harvested them. We may have drilled them with something, so they're starting to regrow, but it's just going to take time. So that's when you need to come in as they're starting to grow there. You need to apply more nitrogen to kick them on. Hey Jose, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fuel comparing SF setups, I run 3 JCBs, 4220s, a 3230 and 8330. Left at 942. Nice. Hey Boris, it's good to have you here, my man. Welcome. Welcome to the most overkill muck shift you'll ever likely see. 2 tractors, both of which around the 400 horsepower mark. Unnecessarily high powered to tow some trailers, but that's how we do it here. It's the only way to do it. One Massey 265, that's a ticket, JP. Love to hear it. Yeah, very much a fan of the inside of this tractor. Seat moves. As many of you will know already, I upgraded the horn. Now I sound like a freight ship. Yeah, no worries, Mark. No worries. Oh, nice, Charlie. That's pretty cool. Good tractor, 7530s. A lot of people seem to really rate those. Never had the privilege to sit in one. Oh, that's the back we go. Let's try and ramp this up a little bit. That's the ticket. This would always work well in real life. Can't ever see this going wrong. So my thought process for tipping it here was that it's quite easy to get out to a lot of different fields around here because we need to be in an area where we can move around and we can sell everything off as and when we need to and spread muck everywhere quickly. Bobby is here as well. What's going on, Bobby Winders? How you doing? Bobby Winders driving a 6310 by the looks of things. Am I still in AgriWatt? Sorry. Am I still in Agri? Sadly not. No, I wish I was. Wish I was. The case 240 black with around 15 hours, a Fendt 724 with 34 hours, and a Fendt 820 second gen. Very nice. Doing well, Bob. Doing well. All right, we'll get this load done, and then I do believe we're going to call it there. I know I've been saying that for a little bit, but we've, yeah, a lot of things to do. Don't start now. I'm probably going to end up falling asleep soon. Hello, Matt Elkington. How you doing? You get one of these.
Just gonna send it.
Watching on holiday from France. Oh, Matt, very nice. Whereabouts in France are you? I hope the weather is good for you. Good tractor. I drove one for a neighbor on many occasions. Lovely little machine. Obviously, they had a 6300 and a 6310. I'm probably sure I haven't seen them in ages because I moved away from the area, but they're probably, I imagine he's moved on to the equivalent size there, maybe a 6115 or something. I don't know. 6110. No worries, Boris. I am British from the very north of England originally, but because I live in Canada now, it's kind of mellowed a little bit. So it should have been a bit more of a Geordie / Northumbrian, but it's mellowed out and got a bit of Canadian in there as well. So it's all over the shop. A lot of people who meet me over here think I'm Australian. So sometimes I don't tell them otherwise. I just play along. You know, we could, but I just find setting up elevators such a pain. We have them for the muck shift, for the potatoes, sorry, and it works well then because we only need one, but any more than one and it's just a nuisance, an absolute nuisance. I do indeed, Rose, yeah. Throw some shade at Ryan. Oh, he's responding. I wish it was, Boris. No, I have another job that I'm not really allowed to talk about, but it's not my only load yourself next time. Yeah, I have another job outside you. I wish I could be in a position that I was big enough and able to do this full time, but you know, I'd have to be significantly bigger for it to be support myself and my family, but hey ho. Oh, nice. That's wonderful. Okay. The necessary usage of the horn is an all-time high. Alright then, so let's get this one tipped and then the Muck squad can move on. They've done their job here. The disco happening over there with Derp, it seems. Ooh! So I think we've probably maxed out with the capacity for this Muck heap, which is, it'll keep spreaders going for quite some time, I'm absolutely sure of that. Oh heavens, I'm empty. Oh, get around and get around. There you go. Alright, so just watch this again. We're going to stick the handbrake on first. Handbrake is on. Switch off the engine. Back goes the throttle. Nice. Alright, so we're going to leave this here. We'll be back streaming. It won't be this weekend, unfortunately. A few things on the schedule that I can't shift. So, yeah, we'll probably be some point midweek next week, actually. We'll see how that looks. But until then, thank you ever so much for joining me. I've had a blast for the last hour and a bit. I hope you have too. If you haven't done so, do hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Join the fun. Videos coming out tomorrow and Sunday. And yeah, I hope you do enjoy those ones. We'll be coming back to Chellington Valley for Dairyman's Diary tomorrow. And then we'll be back on to Thornton Farm on the Xbox on Sunday. So until then, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I shall see you all in the next one. Catch you later.
You've been watching an SFTN production. Subscribe for more and join the nation in the links below.